One of the most controversial topics that gets brought up the most among Christians and deconstructed Christians is the issue of Jesus. I consider Jesus completely separate from religion because, as a reminder, Jesus did not create Christianity. He also did not write the Bible. Almost everything in the Bible came straight from other people. Today, we would call that hearsay. I say all this to say we are taught that Jesus is a part of Christianity, that he exists within that belief system. Jesus had nothing to do with that belief system. And many people who have deconstructed get confused. People who still want a relationship with Jesus, or they are not quite sure how they could still have a relationship with Jesus, or how to feel about him, or what perspective they should hold on him. Now, I have my own opinions and perspectives, but I cannot tell you what to believe about Jesus or give you any facts of exactly what his life looked like. What I can tell you is you absolutely do not have to give up Jesus as a part of your spiritual journey. What I tell a lot of people who come to me with this question is that sometimes it's helpful to take a break from Jesus, that after you deconstruct, sometimes it's helpful to just have some space so that you can reapproach later with fresh eyes. On my podcast, Dare Me to Prosper, I just did an episode all about Jesus as someone who was a pastor's wife for 13 years before deconstructing and getting a divorce. And on the podcast, I talk about how I, as a professional psychic now, connect with Jesus in a spiritual way, because deconstructing Christianity does not have to mean giving up Jesus.